Ladies and dudes, you know what today is? Today is my 36th birthday. Yep, I'm now 36 years old. And I still don't feel old at all. I still feel young, even to this day. Cheers for all of you. And I guess you want to know what will be the perfect way to celebrate my 36th birthday. I'm gonna do a movie review of it. And don't worry, I'm not gonna forget this one. That's for sure. I'm gonna do another Liam Neeson movie review for all of you. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop197. This is my review for today. And finally, I'm now 36 years old. Today is my birthday. Yeah, surprising, don't you think? I got my precious sparkling here with me. I'll always remember my most favorite non-alcohol drink of all time, and I love to drink this baby all the time. Oh, heck yeah. Long live non-alcohol people! Oh, heck yeah! And it's time to do another movie review that featured the great and mighty Liam Neeson. And what's today's movie review of the day? Well, I gotta tell you the truth right now is, it has been a year ago when this movie did came out in theaters, and I did not know if this movie will come out in theaters or not, and sadly, this is one of the movies from the theater that I truly missed. I know it didn't do so well at the box office. And, I did found out a couple of fans here and there, they really do like this movie. Everybody thinks that this is Liam Neeson's next underrated film. And I guess everybody wants to know, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, let's go ahead and do it right now. So for my next movie review is Memory. And yeah, it is based by a novel, or is it based by a movie? I can't remember which one it is. But it has something to do with Alzheimer's disease. Something that my grandfather had a long time ago. Something that was really, really heartbreaking to me for many, many years. Alzheimer's disease sucks. Big time. And it's no laughing joke. People lose their memories when they had this terrible disease. That's for sure. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review called Memory. What should I say about the main plot of the story? It's a story about this dude named Alex Lewis who has to go on some deadly missions here and there to kill some of these people that came from Mexico, I guess. And he got hired for some unknown reason, and he has to go on a mission to kill a 13-year-old girl, but without noticing a little bit about her past. And also, this poor guy is suffering from Alzheimer's. That means he can't remember a darn thing. And I guess there's another subplot in the story where there's a private detective dude named Victor. He was gonna try to solve this mystery as soon as he can about who this mysterious murderer is. And why is he going after so many people here and there? And that's all I could say about the main plot of the story of Memory. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? I will say this movie is fine. Just fine. Not the best, not the worst, but I will say it was just fine. It's a fine movie to watch. I will say the storyline is fine, the characters are fine. I love the cinematography of this movie. It had a pretty good score, fine casting. Yeah, and it does feature some sad moments here and there. Something that will break your heart. Something that will shock you the most. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did miss this movie in theaters, and I did watch the trailer of it. It was fine, too. Nothing spectacular, I guess. So anyway, let's go on to my strongest points and the weakest points of Memory. I will say for the strongest point for this movie is really the cinematography. I love the cinematography of this movie. It was very well shot and very well detailed, and I like a couple of moments here and there that has really good cinematography. Something that really did blew me away the most. So I will say the cinematography is really the best part I love about this movie. That's all I can say about the strongest point about the film. I will say for my weakest points of the film is just two. Just two main weak points in the movie. One, the old gray man Liam Neeson is not there much in the movie. And there are some draggy moments here or there. I hate to say it, ladies and dudes, this is not a Liam Neeson movie. This is somebody else's movie. Since there is a guy who is truly the real main character of the movie, and that is that private detective dude. You know, the guy who's trying to solve the case. Since he has the most biggest role in the whole entire film, he had the biggest role of all. So sadly, Liam Neeson is not there much in the movie. He became a here and there character. He was here and there for a couple of parts of the movie. Since I did pay attention to this film very carefully. I hate to say it. So yeah, sadly, poor Liam Neeson, he's not there much in this movie. I will say he played a supporting character, or somewhat of an anti-hero or an anti-villain in this movie. That's for sure. So yeah, Liam Neeson is not there much in the movie. And yes, the movie does drag here and there. I was waiting for something interesting to happen. Some of it did, but yeah, the movie did drag for some parts here and there. Hard for me to say. So that's all I could say about the dragginess here and there in this movie. And now let's go on to the characters. I'll just stay with two characters I remember the most in this movie. One is really the main character in the movie, while the other is really the supporting one. The first one I want to talk about is that the Victor guy, played by Guy, whatever his last name is. I think I know him somewhere, but I can't remember, since I don't know much about this actor. I will say he did a pretty good job with his role as the main character. You know, this private detective dude who's trying to solve some mysteries here and there. His storyline was fine. His personality and attitude was good. And he's a good private detective dude for who he is. And he does have a backstory that was really darn sad. And he only knows about that teenager girl for a short period of time. And he has some really good pals in his FBI area. Yeah, those people were not that bad. And he did talk to that guy just a little bit from here and there. I wish I could say more about this guy, but I will say he's a fine character overall, and he's really the main character of the story. That private detective dude. And now let's go on to Alex Lewis, played by the great and mighty Liam Neeson. I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this one? This character of the movie. I will say he is fine. He's not the best character, he's not the worst character, but he's just fine to me. I will say his storyline was alright. His personality and attitudes here and there. I do like a couple of moments that featured the character that was pretty darn cool. I do like the part where he threatened a dude in the bathroom. That was pretty darn awesome. He kicked some drunky dude in the bar, and he took care of one of the bad guys in the garage scene. And there was a few moments here and there where he was very, very sad. There was a couple moments where he felt heartbroken and kind of lost, and he felt bad for that girl when he watched this video in the laptop and all that stuff. That was really, really darn sad, if you know what I mean. You gotta forgive me, that's my cat, Sadie. Sadie has to go to the bathroom. Sorry about that noise. She has to take care of her own thing. Yeah, you get the picture. But yep, I will say Liam Neeson's character as Alex Lewis, I will say he is a very fine character. He's not that great, not that terrible, but he's just fine. I hope and pray I can find a better Liam Neeson movie where he did play a main character in a film again. And that's the type of character I'm missing, is when he played a really good main character in a film. That's for sure. And now let's head on to my final thoughts of Memory. Overall, Memory is I will say was a pretty decent movie to watch. I have mixed feelings with the film, but at least this movie is just fine as it is. I will say it had a pretty good storyline for the most part. Well, a fine storyline. And the characters are fine. I love the cinematography. I love the score. I like a couple of moments here and there that featured Liam Neeson's character that I do have some emotions for. Characters, storyline, score, and all that stuff. Let's just say this movie is just fine as it is. What else I could say? So for my rating for this film, I decided to give it a 7 out of 10. I hope and pray I can find another Liam Neeson film again that will be my cup of tea. That needs to be really, 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 really hot. That's for sure. And that is my whole entire movie review of Memory. I hope you enjoy this movie review. And tell me, ladies and dudes, which movie in your opinion that was just fine for you? Some movie that's not all that bad, not all that great, but just fine in your own taste. Well, whichever it is, just leave a comment there and let me know. And I'm not so sure when will I get going on Made in Italy. That's one of the movie reviews that I really am dying to do, and one of the movie reviews I really want to do for this year if I could find a good copy of this movie. If you know what I mean. And plus, wish me a happy 36th birthday. My precious Sparkling. Yabber. So, cheers to all of you. And no matter what, the best birthday present that you'll always give me are your comments. I need to appreciate your great comments, no matter what. That's for sure. So, I'll see y'all next time in my next movie review to come. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll tell you that very, very soon in the main future. That's a promise. So, I'll see you all later, and sayonara!